You be dragging on this beat.
Real opinions,
no edits.
This is the All Things Go podcast. I'm E.
I'm DJ Ashmo.
I'm Kimberly Alexander.
And look at this lovely guest we had here today. Introduce yourself.
Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Vikki M, an up and coming artist, social media influencer, and your favorite everything from Baltimore City.
Yes, shout out Baltimore representing because we need some better energy from Baltimore.
But
They be trying to put us down, man.
They
I
did.
swear, like.
But I think that's how you know we the ones. Like if you ain't got no haters,
like the
you ain't
underdogs.
vibing.
Exactly. I just was saying that. You ain't got no haters, you ain't doing it right.
Like literally.
So no. So okay, so you're in the music. So so you're a singer?
I'm a singer, a rapper, just an all-around artist. I do it all.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
How long have you been singing and rapping?
Well, singing was my very first talent that I, came up with. I grew up in the church. My mother is the director of the choir. She sings. My grandmother was in the choir. She played the piano for the church. So I was deep into that. And so that's where my singing started. And then I just branched out from there. And then like around high schoolish, me and my friends, we would always just play around like freestyling and stuff when we first started smoking and stuff. You know how it be. Like y'all just playing around and y'all just rapping. And every time I would rap, it'd be something hard. And one day, like my friends, I got a lot of friends who are in the music world as well, rappers as well. And one day, one of my friends, they just put themselves out there and they posted a video and it went up. And I was just like, all right, it's just time to stop sleeping on myself. Like, if they can do it, I can too. And so I did it. And I started posting rap videos on Instagram. But when I started musically on Instagram, I started posting my singing videos. But I was super duper timid. But when I started with my rap videos, I don't know, when I'm in my rap bag, like I just feel like that's really me. Like it's like more hardcore, more edgy, But when I'm in my singing bag, I'm like really critical of myself. I'm thinking about like how do I sound and stuff. I got like thinking about how my mother would say like how I'm sounding. I'm thinking about if I'm flat or not. Do it sound good? Everybody who hears my singing voice loves my singing voice. But sometimes it's hard being your own worst critic, and that's what I am for sure. So of course.
Are you still friends with that girl?
Of course, that's my girl. Shout out to Baby D's. Actually, she another up and coming artist in Baltimore City. Shout out to her and go look out for her stuff. That's Baby D's, DEEZ. Shout out to her. Period.
What's your favorite church song to sing?
My favorite church song to sing? I don't think I got a favorite one, but me and my mother always joke around with there's a leak in this old building and my soul has got to move. My soul has got to move. My soul has got to move. And we play around with that song because that's one of them old back in the day
like a slave song.
She just straight broke out in a listen.
Yes.
You sound good. Beautiful voice.
Thank you. But we joke around with that because that's like one of the old back in the day songs. And whenever I start singing it, she's like, "What you know about that?" And we're just singing it together. So that's the new thing.
When did you start taking your music real serious, like being in the studio and putting it out?
Crazy story. So around October of last year, I was outside. Actually, like I told y'all, I live around the corner from where we at right now, for real. And right down the street is the block, for real. And that's where I be outside with my homeboys and stuff. So I was outside with my homeboys and stuff one day, and somebody else from around here, he was outside fiddling on his computer, and I went over there and I sat down next to him and I was just like, "What you doing?" And he just so happened to be a producer. Shout out to Lil Tiny. And he was messing with some beats and stuff. So I just sat down next to him and started singing and rapping up on the beats and stuff. And he was like, why I ain't never heard of you? Why you not doing anything? Like, what's up with you? And I was just like, at that time, life had been lifing, and I wasn't lifing life back. Now I be lifing life back. So, but at the time, I was letting life me, and I just wasn't really in my rap bag. I hadn't been posting any videos. I hadn't really been in my social media bag. I just wasn't doing anything, but I knew I had my talents, and I knew it was going to come back when it was supposed to, but I was just not doing anything with it. And so he was like, okay, noted. You got that. We wound up exchanging Instagrams, talking back and forth, and then a couple weeks later, he sent me this rap competition. It was a 300-degree 360 cipher that was being hosted by BMO Rap Review and friends, basically, right? Okay. So he sent that to me. It was a rap competition. He sent it to me, and it was like $50 to like apply for real. That was like the cheapest that you could pay. I paid that, and then I went in the studio like 3 days before the competition, recorded 2 songs, which was the introduction and Get Lit. They out on all streaming platforms by Vikki M. And I went in there, and my thoughts behind the song, that was my first time ever performing like as Vikki M, like in my rap bag. Like I had performed, of course, like with the choir and stuff like that, and like, you know, in college I did step and stuff, so I had been like on the stage and used to that, but never like super duper in the spotlight. This you, what you got to say? What is all about everybody you? Waiting, like, you know, like, and then, but honestly, like I got big faith in God. I knew that before I even went to the competition that it was mine. I knew I won before I went there. I just had to show up and perform. So my thoughts behind the songs for the introduction, I wanted them to hear me, but it had to still be catchy because it was a club setting that we was in. So it had to be catchy for real, upbeat, make them dance a little bit, but I wanted to talk my shit. So that's what I did on the introduction. And then on Get Lit, like you can hear, it got a little hip vibe to it. It's real upbeat, it's catchy. We talk about the club, get lit in the club, we fresh as a bitch, which is type shit. So I did that. I performed those 2 songs. I won the competition from the competition.
Let's take a shot to winning the competition. That was the first time you performed?
Yep, it sure was.
Cheers to that. Salute.
Nasty. But
I can't quite to go.
From the competition, I won a free beat that was produced by Lil Tiny, the person who put me on with the producer who put me on with the competition. I won a live radio interview with DJ Duke on Talk Heavy Radio. And I won some radio spins of the song that I came up with from the beat that I won. The beat that I won, I used it to make another one of my singles called Game Time, and that's out on all streaming platforms. And shout out to DJ Duke again, because DJ Duke be having me outside performing Game Time everywhere. I done been performing that shit can big. I done been in the schools performing. He be definitely looking out. So shout out to DJ Duke. It's been a blast, and I only been out since October, like really taking it seriously. And the opportunities that I have been presented, shout out to everybody who been putting me on, but that's nothing but God, literally. Like, I'm super duper blessed and highly favored, and I'm so grateful and thankful. Literally.
Yes, that's amazing. Shout out to that.
Thank you, girl.
Yes. And speaking of a single, so we have a question. In your single Shit Talk, you got played by a nigga, so you went and fucked his cousin. How did you
It wasn't like that. It wasn't like I got played by him and I went to do with his cousin. That is not what happened.
Okay.
What had happened was he played in my face. He hurt my feelings real bad. And when he hurt my feelings, his cousin, who is number 2, number 1 is the one who hurt my feelings. Number 2 is the cousin. Number 2 was like on the sideline. Number 2 is like a slimy nigga for real. He was on the sideline, you know, mediating between the 2 of us for real. But at the same time telling me like, you don't deserve that, you deserve better, I want to treat you better. So when it had got like to a point where like I felt like number 1 really like took it too far, I was like, okay, number 2, let me see what you working with. I didn't do with number 2 immediately. Hold on,
not immediately.
I'm not saying that we didn't wind up doing the do, but number 2 waited like a whole year before he got to do the do. Like, I'm gonna do what I want according to Ain't no shame in my game. But I got respect for myself. It was not giving that. It was literally for a lick back. And I wanted to be the one to tell number one, like, I made your cousin fall in love. That's what I said. I said I made your favorite cousin love me. Now he want me to have his son. It's never going to give. Y'all just was passing me around and freaking on me. It don't give that.
It's not going to give that to you, but to them it's going to give that.
No, it don't, because them niggas was beefing, not talking to each other. Yeah, real beef. Don't ever play with me.
You breaking up families.
First of all, they not even really cousins. They not. They the type of They the type of cousins that just grew up with each other. They cousins by
blood cousins.
No, ain't no blood cousins.
Like, it's just my cousin from
listen, I recently they be mad about it, but I recently had this argument with number two because I told him like that's not your cousin because number one grandmother is dead in the ground. Deceased. Both of number two grandmothers is up alive talking and can do it all. Well, how y'all cousins and y'all don't share the same grandmother? And it's not given by marriage because number one ain't got no family that's getting married that he know of, that he in contact with.
So either way, they sound like they could be best friends though.
That's their problem. That's a them thing.
So what did the guy do to cross the line with though you felt like I gotta put this pussy on his cousin?
I didn't feel like I gotta put this pussy on his cousin.
You wanted to teach number one a lesson.
That's
wanted what made you deal with number two.
Make his cousin fall in love with me, and then I wanted to tell number one, yes, I am entertaining your cousin.
What did number one do?
Okay, what did number one do? Number one started out as Prince Charming. Like, he really was. He really was. Like, no, but like for a long, long time, like I said, like, I believe in doing whatever you want to, but I also believe in, like, withholding the goodies until you know, like, you absolutely should, you know? He waited, like, he was doing all the things. Like, he was doing all the things, like, making me blush from the inside out, like, still getting butterflies for the whole time for a year. A whole year, and we hadn't did anything sexual. And then after we did something sexual, like, I broke my leg, like, 3 weeks after we wound up doing the do. You get what I'm saying? And he kind of like disappeared. Like, we went from being together every day to not talking at all in the midst of one of my hardest times. He did have a lot of stuff. So, like,
when you broke your leg, you couldn't fuck no more? I'm asking. I don't know. Okay.
I couldn't. But it's like, he, like, I don't know, he just didn't show up. Like, he wasn't there. He would come by, like, everybody would come around and sit with me because I was, like, down. But he wouldn't. He was the same one who used to be there every day. Like, the only time he would ever stop by was to, like, bring me weed.
So, did y'all only fuck that one time before you broke your leg?
No.
It was multiple times.
Mm-hmm. So, you saying he went missing because she couldn't fuck no more?
I was getting to that, but I was saying before that I was going.
But I think, when I did wind up telling number one about me dealing with number two, he did have a lot of stuff going on in the midst of me when I broke my leg as well. He was going through a lot of stuff. His grandmother had just passed away, and he was living with her, and he had to deal with like the house and all that. He had a lot of stuff going on.
So, are you sure they weren't playing you?
I'm absolutely certain. That he wasn't playing me. It never gave.
No, because niggas be on shit like, yo, you know, if she want to go, she gonna go.
I would respect that if they were still cool. But first of all,
so you saying they not even cool no more?
Everybody who knows Vikki know that it's never gonna give. She gonna go. It don't give that. B, like, I could see if they was in cahoots about it for real. But when he found out, they started beefing. Like, it didn't give like, oh, that's okay with me.
Niggas like, fake beef.
I about to say,
it wasn't fake.
Think it's fake beef, Eve?
It wasn't.
Yes, fake. Nigga, fake beef.
Really?
Like, yo,
I don't think it was
mad,
fake.
So she don't think I put you on. Like, niggas slide the number.
I don't think it was fake, but also at the same time, I just wouldn't recommend that nobody do that. Like, it's something that I stand in unapologetically because I did it, and it is what it is.
So you got regrets about doing it?
No regrets ever. So
why would you recommend somebody else doing it?
But I wouldn't recommend it because you gotta let go, and like God will get the best lick back every time. Like, trying to do it on your own is just too much work.
But I
felt good about it. I did feel good in that because I was in like that mood. Like,
how long was you and number one together?
Probably like a year and a half, maybe 2, almost 2.
So do you got like this what they call that nigga Steve Harvey rule where y'all gotta talk for a year before you give up the goodies?
No, it's not that. It's just like when I feel like the time is right, that's when we going to. When I feel like you deserve it. And the time is
usually a year.
Not usually. It just depends. When I feel like you deserve it, that's when you get it.
But like on the average, like on a percentage wise, a year is probably like when the goodies are being given out.
No.
Okay. I'm asking. I
On
don't
the
know.
average percentage wise,
Always say I'm
I think the 3-month rule is very, very smart. It's very
I think that's
respectable.
a real-
So you never had a one night stand?
Yes, I had my very first one in like 2022, but that was my only one, and I just wanted to do it to say I did.
Okay, it's cool. Nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
It was cool.
It was cool.
It was cool, but it was disappointing because OMG, y'all, I was super duper drunk. I looked so good. I was coming from a Halloween party.
You had a costume on?
Yes, I was dressed as a Bratz doll. Like
cute.
I was so
Man,
super
that could've been
duper
a little
cute.
bit of role
Y'all
play
wanna
and
know-
all that.
and it was like a 7 out of 10. Like what?
Well, I guess at least he got above
A C,
5.
But yeah,
a C, but a C
I
is crazy.
see,
A C is
But what made you
very-
go in with high expectations?
Because I was super duper drunk. Like that's supposed to make everything absolutely better. So for it to still be a C, that's
So
like
what if it was like an
So
actual
you
A
feel
when
like
you were sober?
if you were sober, it probably was an F.
it probably would have been below average. Mm-hmm.
Keyword is probably.
I feel like it was more fun for him, which it is like that most times.
I think we done with our A, B, and C niggas at this point.
said 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3, yeah. Shout out to all of them. Shout out
Yes.
to all of y'all. Y'all are kings. Do your thing.
Yes, all love.
Yes, all love.
It's just everybody's not meant for
Yeah.
everybody.
Yes, y'all just can't sit with me. Y'all can sit elsewhere and flourish as you should, just not over this way.
So I got a question for you. What inspired the Freestyle Fridays, and are any of those freestyles actual tracks you plan on recording?
What inspired Freestyle Friday is I'm not just a rapper and an artist. I'm a social media influencer as well. And social media right now is a very, very, very big platform to get your stuff out there, get people looking at you and wanting to see who you are and what you're doing. So Freestyle Friday is just one of the many things that I do on my page to get people looking at Vikki M and seeing what I do and stuff like that. Somebody recently just asked me what I use some of the Freestyle Fridays because they be like, they be hard, girl. What you going to use that? Like you might as well. And I was just like, I never thought of it because I just do it like for the people to get that content out there. I never thought of like taking one, but like I will maybe go back and look at something and be like, maybe
use the line and just build off of that.
Most definitely, maybe.
Could you do a freestyle for us
Right
today?
now? Actually, yes. I could do a freestyle. We could throw on the beat and we can do a freestyle.
You gotta do it without a beat. We
acapella. Well, E can beatbox for you.
I'm cracking up.
He look fucked up. I ain't. That's nothing.
Okay.
Or just spit something you wrote.
No, I'm gonna go up the dome as far as I can. I think I'm pretty. The boys wanna get with me, and one day I'm gonna be the hottest in the city. They ain't fucking with me. They ain't fucking with Vikki, and all these niggas know that they cannot sit with me. Yeah. That was at the dome. Period.
Okay, yes.
Okay,
At least because
okay.
some people you be surprised. Some people don't even want to do it. So,
But it's a lot of pressure, though. It'd be a lot of
I
pressure.
know.
Y'all don't even know. I'm looking okay, but my heart beating fast.
I know, niggas start sweating when they get that.
I don't even know how that was gonna go,
Well,
but
you sung without niggas even asking.
So we got both.
Yes.
thank you. I don't know. Maybe I think it's the energy. I think the energy.
Yeah, the
is
good
what
love
it
that.
more.
Yeah.
And that makes it. But like honestly, truly, since I've been performing, like I have not had a bad crowd, and I'm so thankful for that experience as well because
there be tough crowds out here. For artists, for comedians, it's great.
So I have another question in that range too. Other than like the Ravens, Leagues, and the course, how was it performing at M&T Stadium?
It was so cool. That was my first time ever being at a tailgate, first of all. And when I found out that I was going to be performing at the tailgate, I was trying to get all the kids in my life to come and tell the parents was like, they be getting drunk and stuff there. And I was like, oh, they do? I didn't know nothing of the source. Like I didn't know until I got there. And when I got there, it was so super duper fun. I loved it. I went on the Ravens walk and I saw like all the things, and I got a couple little gadgets because I'm going to do that. And I took pictures in front of all the things I could take pictures in front of because it was lines in front of everything. Everybody was outside. I loved that. I ate food. I got drunk. I performed.
You performed drunk?
I did. Well, no, wait. I think I performed and then I started taking shots.
Okay. Yeah, get that out of the way first.
Yeah.
It's like then you celebrate after.
Yeah. For sure.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's super
Because
dope.
they gave me all the ratchet questions to ask you. So
You're ratchet.
Oh well, I got a question.
Yeah, let y'all
Because
go
you
ahead.
do. We was talking about you do Freestyle Friday. So for your Tell It All Tuesday post, were you talking about what a guy gave you for V-Day, which you thought was a cute gift until you found out where it came from, and he gave you money as well? You sounded a little ungrateful.
I did sound ungrateful to you.
That's what when we looked at your stuff. Yeah, that's what we thought.
Okay, and that's really a beautiful take because y'all, I was talking about number two. Number two is the
Okay.
one who got me those gifts. And listen to me, it to the like covered ear, it do sound ungrateful. But if you really listen to me when I say what I'm about to say, you'll hear it. So
Open
you're
your
telling
ears.
you're telling me that. First of all, when he sent the cash app, in the cash app for the 4, it was like, I know we haven't been talking, but I felt like I had to send you something. Not I love you, not Happy Valentine's Day, not you deserve it, not you're beautiful.
But y'all haven't been talking.
Because he cut off the communication because he didn't like what I had to say in a disagreement that we had a week ago, and he didn't speak to me for an entire week.
Were you still trying to communicate with him?
After I sent my last message, I'm not doing no double texting. I said what I said. You saw it, and you decided not to respond. So, okay, we gonna talk. That's what happened.
Yeah, I hate when people don't like
just because we disagreeing, it's giving me little kid. Now, okay, cool.
Yeah,
You come back. You come
But
back, and
he
you come
did
around.
come back. Go ahead.
You
Just
come
point that
back,
out.
and then you give me that. And it's so low effort. It give here. I'm just throwing it at you when you could have said so many other things. Okay, but
Or is that just the way you took
okay.
it? Because it sounds like that's just the way you took it. That might not been what he was trying to
It might not have been, but that's the way that I received it. And if you know me and you my partner, and at this point, me and number two been dealing with each other for almost 2 years, he should know me and should know better that you can do better. So
that's a good story, yo.
So it is.
The fact that number 2, that's supposed to be like a get back.
Right,
I
turn
fell in
into a
love with him.
relationship.
That's crazy.
It's kind of nasty.
Stupid.
Not nasty.
It's kind of not the
Not nasty like that, but kind of like that's a little wild.
Right, but anywho,
Usually,
and then okay, the bear. When I first got it, I thought it was super duper cute. It was just like, I don't know. It's just like when you know me, like for Valentine's Day last year.
Can we mark these words though? For the bag, she thought it was super duper cute. Proceed.
I did. For Valentine's Day last year, number 3, he got me some chocolate.
Yeah, I know about number 3.
We had number 1, number 2, and number 3 come in.
And shit talk, I said, in shit talk, I said, number 2 be acting like a bitch, so number 3 my new boo.
So now we talking about number 3 or number 2?
Number 3 now.
About number 3, what he got me for Valentine's Day. And
so it's not number 2.
Gifts. No, we just talking about the difference in gifts.
Oh, okay. So this is a whole nother story.
Right. This is the difference in gifts. So on Valentine's Day last year from number 3,
hold on. Let me just ask again. So you went to number 3, but you getting back to number 2. So you and number 2 broke up. You went to number 3 and got back with number 2. Okay, making sure everybody follow.
So do you number 2 know about number 3? Number 3 know about number 2?
Okay.
Oh, you okay?
And were they homeboys too? Number 3, no number 2 and 1. Unacceptable. Go ahead.
Now the thing about it, listen, they're not really friends. They're just all trapped together. But listen, the thing about it with me and number 3 is me and number 3 started out as friends. I would have never went in number 3, but like I said last year on Valentine's Day, number 3 came out of nowhere. But he already knew. Like I said, since we was friends, we was really click tight. He already knew the entire story of number 1.
Y'all
and
know
number 2.
I always say
like,
women can't be friends. There's always somebody waiting.
I'm cracking up. Yeah, some you can have some.
She just confirmed it too.
You just
I have homeboys that's really
it
my
can still
friend.
look like they passing you around at this
you
point.
might think they are, but they like you and they waiting. They say
it could look like that, but it would only look like that if they was like cool with it. But they wasn't. So, like I said, number 3 for last Valentine's Day, he sent me a random cash app. Like, I know this is unexpected, but I want you to be my Valentine's. Come see me later. So I'm just like, oh, that is so sweet. Like, okay, cool. And then when I went to go see him, he had chocolate covered strawberries, a card that he wrote in. I wrote a little message in, and flowers. And inside of the flowers, he has some Weed.
Weed.
That's so cute and that's so thoughtful.
And he know, like,
wrote in the card. He wrote in the card something that I always say. I always tell everybody, like, you're so awesome sauce. Continue being awesome sauce. I love you for being awesome sauce. He wrote in the card, like, I love you from Mr. Awesome Sauce. It was so cute. Like little stuff like that. And then like
So
the chocolate covered strawberries. No, he didn't.
I know. I'm reading the timeline. I see the timeline.
But the chocolate covered strawberries, the card, the flowers with the weed
really
inside, that was
took you,
thoughtful.
I see where you going, and you about to fuck yourself up. Where you going with this?
That was thoughtful.
All right, so we have number 2.
That's number 3.
And so I know I'm saying she
but
said
you about to try to compare what number 3 did to 2. That's what you're going with.
That's what I'm saying.
You about to fuck yourself up. Why
I'm about to where I'm going with is that it was thoughtful. It was thoughtful,
and that's why I wanted to mark out.
He was thinking big. Okay, number 2 might have been thinking, but he wasn't thinking big enough. And I won't settle. I don't care. I don't want breadcrumbs. I'm dating for marriage. I'm dating for marriage, and my husband better not come in my motherfucking house with no gift from no corner store. You stupid, because I ain't going to the corner store for you. So you know what you going to the corner store for me for?
You just said it was cute, and you like it was beautiful.
Cute. It was cute.
Before you found out,
that was no effort. Like
it was low effort. It was low effort. He could have tried harder. Like you gonna go to the corner store, you could have walked around the corner of the Giants. What the fuck?
Time out.
You don't care.
Time out. Can I say one thing? You thought it was cute and beautiful. I got us to mark that. And then once you found out where it came from, all your energy changed. So
not all of my energy changed. It was still cute. The bear is still cute. But getting it from the corner store is insane.
So why would it matter where it came from?
Because I'm not low budget. He's not in between
low budget?
He's not in between blessings. His pockets is not hurting. If he wanted to go get an outfit, he would ask somebody to take him somewhere and get it. If he
like you saying, he be buying shit that's expensive.
So he don't really buy stuff that's expensive.
But like you said, he got the money. He got the money.
He do. To have did something better. To have did something that count. You could have paid for a studio session, time in the studio, anything. It would have just been something thoughtful. But like that is just so low budget, like you just threw that at me, and that's what I told him. Don't throw nothing at me. I'm dating for marriage.
Did you send the cash app back?
Nothing. No, for what? We hadn't been talking for a week. You don't get no gifts from me just because you thought they're coming back around after a week of you acting like you had something wrong with you. You thought that I was going to get you anything.
How do you know he was acting like he could have really been going through something?
Okay, well you should have communicated that.
Well, you didn't. It don't sound like you gave him the chance to.
What you mean? His number, the lines of communication was open.
Right, and he opened them with a text and a cash app.
That was
some shit that you
he knew that I wasn't going to appreciate. Like money don't mean nothing to me.
You appreciated it until you figured out where it came from.
Money don't mean nothing to me. You want to send me a cash app, or like because I know we haven't been talking, but I felt like I had to send you something. You could have kept the funky ass money.
So how can you say money don't mean nothing to you?
You should have said I love you.
You just said money don't mean nothing to you. You said you liked the gift, but once you found out where the gift came from, he could have did better. But money don't mean nothing to you.
He could have tried harder. He could have spent the same amount of money in a different way, and it would have been thoughtful. But for you to be at the corner store, that one right in front of where you trap at, like that's so low effort. It just gave. I want to get her a gift so that she don't cut me off because it's Valentine's Day, and if I don't, she will.
And usually women's instinct be true too. You probably did say that.
I don't apologize for that. Like I said, he could have tried harder.
I hate y'all niggas.
Damn, why didn't say nothing?
That's my point. Y'all sitting there with the faces.
Y'all still
no
feel
one
like I'm
did wrong.
Y'all still feel like I'm
you agree?
Y'all still feel like I'm ungrateful?
Y'all
see where I'm coming from? I feel like like I said in the video,
teddy bears, it's no effort.
Like what the freak?
I agree.
He didn't even go to the corner store down the street from where he tried bad or nothing. He went to the one right in front of where he tried bad.
In his defense, because he's always there, you know, he might have seen it and felt like, oh, she would really like that, but he could have did more than that.
She did really like it. Until she figured out where it came from.
So let me ask you this. Why did you really like the teddy bear?
Because it had a hoodie on. And I thought that was cute.
He knew that.
It was cute.
Like he could have did something more.
So he said he only got
more than a hoodie.
That was it too. It was the teddy bear.
And the cash. Yeah, he could have did something.
No, he got a chocolate too.
No, he didn't.
No, that was number 3.
No, you and I watched it.
Oh yeah, it was like the teddy bear. It was like holding like some little like heart, like the little chocolate heart.
Now the little chocolate heart because it came from the corner store. But when she
first
she liked it, the little
chocolate. Did you get the cash app first or the bear?
The cash app.
All right.
All right,
I
move to
still
the next topic, yo.
low
Y'all,
effort too.
y'all
I feel like it
bullshitting,
was
yo.
low effort. He
I
coulda
feel
tried-
like-
and then we didn't go on no date. He didn't.
That's 'cause he was
it
mad.
wasn't nothing.
He was mad.
Even if I wasn't mad,
But he should have. Well, she's saying he should have like been like, "No, we going out. Come on, get dressed or something." You would have liked that if you would have just like been like.
The thing that I
Like,
don't get that
it's
y'all
like-
keep missing, she said that she liked it until she figured out where it came from.
No,
I
she
was
also
mad
explained
effort.
why.
Like,
Why? Because
It was
I
so
mean,
low effort. Like,
But
she got to keep her standards a
I
certain way
believe
too.
that. I believe in the
Because
first
anybody
hell.
treats
There's
you
no
anyway.
standards. Was had she not known
If
where
he
it
did
came
have a
from, she
thought,
would have liked
at
it.
least he had the thought. But
And it wasn't big enough for me. You need to think bigger, or go be with somebody who want those kinds of thoughts. I don't shade you.
So if he
You just
would
can't
have
think
got
of
you
it over
a
here.
real
Leave
big
it in the
bed from the
comments.
same store, you would have felt better.
if it was like the big one,
It's the corner store for me. It's the corner store for me. It's the corner store for me.
because
Like,
it was
what?
right there where he be at all the time. He could have went out
See,
his
I
way.
don't know if y'all
to get-
trying to act like y'all missing a point or y'all
I
just
get
missing
the
it.
point. I kept
You not,
explaining it. Yes,
obviously.
I do.
All right, so check this out.
I feel like
Let me say one thing.
Mhm.
Had she not know it was from that fucking corner store, she would have loved it.
I would have liked it.
Yeah, she still said it
She
wasn't
already
like
said she
enough.
loved it, so now you would have liked it.
She said she thought it was super.
Like I
duper
said,
cute.
it was super duper cute. Like,
She
it's
didn't
a
say I
teddy bear.
loved it.
It's a teddy bear. It was like a
She
little
said
teddy
the
bear.
hoodie was
Are you
cute.
not listening?
A hoodie on.
She
You
didn't
asking?
say she loved. Did she say she loved the teddy bear?
I'm not gonna make a fool for him.
I think it was super
I
cute,
get
though,
what
like I
she's
said.
saying.
He could have tried harder. I've been with men who tried harder. You want to be my man. You want me to be with you forever. You want me to let you raise my kids. You want me to be the reason that a man walks this earth and think like you, and you getting me stuff from the corner store? Absolutely not. No, thank you.
So you and number two are completely done because of that.
No, we're not completely done because of that. We completely done because me and number two wasn't a good idea from the jump. He was a revenge plot, and from the beginning, it was just all toxicity and just not a good move. Like, and God was never going to see fit for it to work out. Every time it tried to, something happened, and so that's how you know it's just not meant to be.
So is that number 4?
No.
So, but how you feel is going to work with number three? Because number three,
Number three
number
not in the
one,
over.
two.
either. Number three not.
Oh,
in the
number
picture
three
anymore.
over.
Oh yeah,
It
these
was like
is
a
like
phase.
Valentine's.
It was like a
this
phase.
is-
Number three was like last
yeah,
year from like Valentine's Day to like maybe like May-ish, and then like end of May, me and number two got back.
Yeah,
Okay.
but no.
But number one is totally out.
Yeah, number one is totally.
But number two was out to begin with. That's why you went with number two, right? Because you felt
What do you
like
mean
that was
number
at the point of no return.
Yeah, like one. Yeah,
Because
one was just out from the begin with, so it just was like. But even in the beginning of me and number two, I did go back to number one for a long time. Like I kept going back for a while. But
No wonder.
So did number 3 smash that day on
No,
Valentine's
absolutely
Day
not.
when he got the weed and all that? Okay, just ask. I mean, it still wasn't a long time. What's that? 4 months?
yeah, we did the do probably like 2 weeks after that.
Okay, could be. Which now I got a question. Has a guy ever lost a condom in your vagina?
Lost it? Like we can't find it?
Yeah,
Or-
like y'all ain't know where it was at, and
Absolutely.
it was like, oh, it's in here.
No.
Yeah.
No. No.
You never heard of women fishing
Yeah.
the condoms out?
Yeah, but we ain't never used it, but it had like came off and like we had to get it out of there. But
Well, that's
never
the
lost.
same thing.
But you said
said
lost.
lost.
Oh,
okay,
where is
all right,
it?
all right.
Like we know exactly where it's at.
Oh,
we
alright,
just got to get it from out of there.
And when y'all got it from out of there, y'all, like he put another one on, or like,
Yeah.
okay.
He get on my nerves so bad, yeah.
He is funny, yo.
Okay.
I mean, I'll put it on.
Would you continue to date someone after finding out they're homeless? Mind you, they've been lying to you from the start.
Wait.
Would you continue
It's
to
giving.
date
How
someone?
long have we been
married?
dating?
How long y'all been dating? Let's say 6 months.
And I find out that they're homeless.
Yeah.
Like how homeless?
Like they work, they got a car, but they live out their car and they like take showers at like Planet Fitness.
Not Planet Fitness.
Or any
They got
gym,
a
that's
family
24
house.
hours.
Damn.
And you saying would I continue to date them?
Yeah, after you find out they were homeless.
Maybe. Honestly,
You ain't got a lot up here.
I feel like maybe because like on the one hand, only reason I would say no is how and why did you keep that a secret from me for 6 months?
Because you probably wouldn't have talked to them.
Oh yeah, he probably
trust
thought
me with that. But like once you get to know me and you know me as a person, I could see a couple months because that's something fragile. But like once you get to know me as a person and you know like the kind of heart that I have, why would you hide that from me? Like what kind of person you think I am? And how can you that's a little like how? Like how I ain't see that? How you get that over me for 6 months? Like if you can get that, I don't know. I'm an overthinker, so I don't know. But then
so you saying a nigga could hide being homeless a couple months, but not 6?
Yeah, that's crazy. I feel like the couple months is just like that's a fragile topic. You don't just you don't wear that on your sleeve. Hey, I'm homeless. Like you don't just tell everybody that.
You know why? Because you're not going to want to talk to the homeless nigga.
Well, I feel like if he homeless, his dating shouldn't be his focus.
Yeah, also that.
And like you said, it depends on how homeless. If he had to go live with a cousin homeless, but you living in your car homeless, you should not be focusing on dating.
Who you to tell that man what to focus on?
Because like
he might still, he don't want to be lonely. He want a woman.
How do you prioritize?
So when he going to invite her to the car
and
hotels
dating? But like you buying hotels when you need to be saving to have like a place to actually live. I just
like it shows priorities. It's fucked up.
Do you have your own spot?
No.
Oh well, dang, he can't even move in with you then. So
why would he do that?
Right. That's insane.
Damn, we y'all even gonna fuck in the car?
Like he live out of is crazy.
But of course he got all the valuable shit in the trunk. Like she's still clean. Like
yo, he make me so.
I'm saying y'all not popping niggas' trunks.
Like what? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe y'all are. I don't know.
I don't like people lying. Like just let me know what's up so we can make a decision.
Yeah, let me choose.
Is it alive? He just never said it. Right.
Well, then keeping stuff, holding stuff back.
I feel like that's just a half truth.
It ain't a half truth because you ain't never asked. Because you probably never thought the nigga was homeless in the first place.
Right.
You playing it all
Why
good.
would you think that? So then it's just too much other stuff to think about. So then I don't know.
I feel like I would get the point. Like if he don't invite me over or something, like obviously something's not right with his living situation.
You don't got nowhere to live at. Or you live with a bitch. Yeah. So which one is it?
Yeah, it's giving red flag.
Homeless is crazy.
For those.
It's lies for that. Crazy. My place getting fumigated.
From what?
Insects, bed bugs, mice. Like it's a lot of lies.
And then if you tell me that, that's a lot.
But that would take like a week. Because like he can't last that long on that.
Neighbors. Like
he can't last that long on that lie because it's like that's a week.
But even when you hear that lie, you be like. Oh, would it take like a week? You still like, I'm gonna give it like a month or two to be sure. I don't want me bringing them bitches home. You know how women is. So like, so y'all not.
What? No, what you asking me?
Oh, Kim just ain't going over there. Period. Go ahead.
No, what you ask?
Absolutely fucking.
He could have brought them from somebody else's house.
You should.
Would you consider to date somebody you found when she was homeless?
This wasn't like a foot.
We know. As long as her coochie work.
Hey yo.
How homeless?
You asked the same question.
No, I'm asking like, yo, how homeless?
How homeless?
As long as her coochie work, we messing with her.
I mean,
or her mouth.
I'm more about her heart. So it's all about
cat. Where you at? Cat.
It's all about like where her heart is.
Boy, as long as it's connected to her coochie.
Y'all is crazy.
As long as her heart connected to her coochie, he got it.
I'm cracking up.
Y'all is crazy.
God.
He said he was lying.
No, I'm more of a lover. That's why they trying to be funny. But yeah, it's all about where her heart is. And
anyway, back to the business. So also, you're brand ambassador for some people. So can you shout them out? Like who you
Okay, so I am a brand ambassador for the girl who does my nails. She does a bomb job every single time. Thank you, girlie. Her company is called Kinks and Claws. That's KINKZ and KLAWZ. Yeah, Kinks and Claws. I spelled that right. And y'all can find that on my Instagram. I got a reel of a highlight of like all of my different nail sets, and I got it tagged, and I got a code. It's Vikki 5, and you can get money off of 2 appointments when you book. So use my code and get your nails done. at a discounted price. I love that. We love a discount. I love a discount.
The girls
but I
love a
Love
discount.
discounts.
Period.
What's
And
the kinks part about?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
But
Why your
I don't
voice
know.
turned to British?
I just do that sometimes.
I ain't even noticed that.
I just do it sometimes. But
Who else you
also,
got?
I just started. I'm being a brand ambassador for the girlie who does my hair. Shout out to M.B Styles. That's my girl Autumn. She does a bomb job. She did this install, and she sells hair as well. This is raw Indonesian hair.
How I look, Kim?
And the girls, how you feel about it?
'Cause Kim got her own salon.
You can feel it if
She
you want
do
to.
it. How I look, Kim? Be honest.
Nice.
Nice. Thank you, girl.
If it wasn't what you said.
Leave me alone.
So you do have to? Okay, very good. And that's it. I'm linking up with a couple clothing companies, and I just talked to a body contouring company. They want me to collab with them as well. So we trying to get those things finalized. So I'm not gonna, tell y'all too much about that. Just stay tuned. Be on the lookout. Follow me so y'all can see all the things. I'm making sure that y'all gonna get a discount for everything I'm indulging in. So yeah.
That's good.
Okay. Yes.
That's all of them.
That's all. Okay, because it was clothes and then the nails and hair. Okay. That's dope though.
Any more questions?
Did you want to? What collabs would you want to do, like other than nails, hair, and clothes? Anything else?
I want to do everything. I want to do collaborations with food because I love to eat. I want to do
that would be dope.
collaboration. No, well, I could if I tried, but I haven't tried. So,
Okay.
Could
Could you fly if you tried?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know. It's possible.
Yeah.
I really could.
Okay, so food. You were saying.
Yeah,
you wanna collab
food,
with
shoes, makeup, lashes.
Oh, yeah, makeup would be
I would do all the things. Like I literally would do all the things. Like I said, if there's a thing to do it.
I could see you with like a YouTube or something.
I do have a YouTube, but I'm just not active because I need to get a camera. But as soon as I get my camera, I'm gonna get active on YouTube, y'all.
I definitely see on YouTube. But a lot of girls been using that.
The storage. It's the storage on the phone. It's the storage on the phone for me, y'all. But I'm working on getting all of that stuff.
Buy storage as well.
I do, and they still be all like, you don't got enough. First of all, Apple.
So
Y'all need to stop stealing from people. Stop stealing. What I'm paying you for if I'm still not gonna have no service?
Yeah, I just
if I'm still not gonna have no storage, like what's the point? What's the point? Give me my money back, and then stop taking it 16 times because I don't even know what I subscribe to no more. Stop doing that. When they really do decide to give us our money back for all the money y'all stole, I'm gonna be so excited. I'm really going to the mall, and I'm not buying no F products with it.
They keep
switching it. I know. I was like, I didn't even know it was a C. I didn't even know.
A Type C.
It's a C now.
It's the new iPhone.
And I don't like that because we like Apple, so we shouldn't be using an Android charger.
Well, you like Type C.
And
The
then
best
now,
charger.
if don't nobody have it, if you don't have it, like if you
Android had that charger for years ago.
So
so
I'm
now
not upgrading my phone because I'm not buying all new chargers.
Yeah,
I just bought all new chargers with this one.
Yeah, I'm chilling for a minute.
I'm not upgrading my phone.
Fuck you, Apple.
Oh, they just wanted it to charge faster. That's all.
No, they just wanted
Our
a
shit
reason for
was
us to
charging
spend
faster.
more money.
C-type is just faster. That's all.
Maybe.
He's just
Newer technology.
Whatever.
No, I'm just saying, it's the truth. I mean, even my Apple laptop got a C-type charger.
But they just started that too. Mine do too.
Yeah.
But they just started that.
Because they wanted to charge faster.
My laptop do.
All right, I got one random ass question to ask you because my co-host Ratchet. How do you feel about the mother who had her 5-year-old daughter wax her vagina?
I think that if you want to teach your child a talent, your craft, you want to, mold them. I don't have any children, so I can't speak too much on the topic because I don't really relate to what it is like to be a mother and have that kind of love. But from somebody who got a working brain, 5 is not the age to have your baby. Waxing vaginas, like that's too much. 24 of them? And then you are like, she made $700 something. Please kiss every inch of every ass that she saw.
She was waxing other people's vaginas too?
Yeah.
She waxed like a bunch of customers, a bunch of different customers, and she made like $744. That was what the post was. She was like telling everybody, like, yeah, I showed my daughter the ropes, and she waxed like 24 clients today, and she made a total of $744.
Where do y'all be at?
I watching
I didn't see it.
This was on Instagram, TikTok.
don't see
Like
that shit.
what? I just think it's like
That's
crazy.
Yeah, the police
Like,
picked up
of
for it,
all
too.
the things you could like, she
Oh,
could wax
wow.
like maybe eyebrows or like
Or doing
facial,
hair, like I could see that, but like 5 and doing that is
I
crazy.
don't mind her doing a leg, but
bunch
the
of-
vagina is crazy.
Yeah.
Like-
Vagina is crazy.
Yeah, I think that was like way too much.
Yeah.
And they be thinking that it's only men. It's women that are child
Weird.
predators as well.
Weird.
I know
Yeah,
so many
so
men
weird.
that was really
You
molested
know,
by older women.
And
when they
a
was
lot of them
Yeah,
don't even
yes.
recognize themselves as victims. Like they think like, oh yeah, I just got
it
it when I was young. Like
exactly.
no,
I started
bitch,
fucking when I
they
was 10.
victimized
Like,
you.
nigga, you was raped.
Like yeah, you need to definitely talk to
Exactly.
somebody.
Yeah.
You need a hug or 3 or
Yeah.
1,000.
You need a therapist.
Like, what the hell,
But
literally.
y'all be saying they the niggas who fuck the best.
That ain't
Who is
always
y'all?
true.
Who said
that?
I just
They,
needed a lot of
womanizers, they be
I don't know.
Gay.
Yeah, I think that was.
I feel like that is a lot of men though, really. So anyway, I
Like
would
gay?
like know that have been like like probably exposed to sexual
yeah.
things early on.
Yeah.
Cause I see it's just bound to happen, yo. With it's crazy.
So when you dropping an album or EP,
I'm working on dropping the EP right now. I'm working on the EP. That's what I'm working on.
That's why
I
you
just
say you could have
dropped
got your studio
a
time.
single, right? You know,
Yeah,
something
like
cute, like
something,
just something
yeah.
thoughtful, something that
Yeah,
you know,
thoughtful.
like works for my life, you know, or something that would like make me smile, like even just some weed or something. Like I don't know,
You like weed and you want studio
like,
time. Look 1, 2, and 3. Y'all
1, 2,
fucked
And
up.
4 coming.
Yes.
for them, yo.
Ain't no
She
number 4
wants
though.
some weed and some studio
Well,
time.
I'm saying somebody in the future coming on,
Yeah,
like,
but I wouldn't
or
name
you.
the number 4. It would be a
Because
different
she only
song. Like,
named
it would
them
be like
a
a
different
different
song.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like a whole different person.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
would be
because
like
they
coming
were on
into
the same
It would
friend
be
group.
something like, huh?
Yeah,
But
that's what I
like,
was
yeah,
saying.
I guess so.
That's
Yeah,
why
you
it
can
makes
call
sense. 1, 2,
I'll call
3.
that.
Y'all know each other.
Oh yeah, okay,
Which
okay.
is
So this is like
still on
A outside of the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
So starting a
somebody
whole
new
new
would be like a
country.
new saga would be well.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have a new saga right now. One of my dudes, I call him Good Times because we always have a good time together.
That's nice.
And then there was this dude. I wouldn't consider him on the roster, but I call him CPS because he told me that he had 7 kids and
he wants 7
no,
kids.
he had 7. He had 7 kids, and that's why
How old is he?
He's 32, and that's why I wouldn't consider him a part of the roster because I told him that
Is he a rapper?
No,
What?
I
I'm
cracking
He
up.
said he's sick of bullshit. He being good to his lady.
I'm cracking
Yo,
up.
but
Do you
why
know what CPS
CPS
is?
though?
No, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
child
the people
protective
that come get your
services.
kids.
I know.
No,
I just-
CPS.
CPS.
Yeah, it's child. No, I said
She said
CPS.
CPS.
Yeah.
Oh, because he got the kids.
Yeah, because he got the kids, it just connect. That was the first thing that came to my mind, and
You be just calling him
I
that,
just
like
normally
CPS?
go with that.
Or you
To my
just
friends,
to your
I call it
friends?
to my
Okay,
friends. Like it's
okay.
like code name for my friends and stuff like that.
Yo,
But,
the names that would
I told
come
him-
up for men be hilarious.
I told him that we can't. He not on the roster though because I told him like I don't see us dating. Like I'm dating with purpose, and it's no reason for me even playing those kinds of games with you. I think 5. Child, a hot mess express. And,
That's right.
and like if I'm gonna be dating with purpose, like that would mean I plan on this being serious.
So when did you start dating with purpose?
I feel like after I really realized that like my like get back culture and like being like, you know, I hate like well like I gotta get my lick back type vibe. I feel like that was then. So like maybe like a year. I've been like a year into that.
Okay.
Like a year into like being like really really serious, and I still fall short.
So I got a question to ask. No, you can't get offended. That's all thing goes. So some people consider like get back culture like poor P management.
I could see if I was like using my get back as like with my vagina, like if I was going with it, like I'm gonna put the pussy on him and he gonna fall in love. It never gave that. Like it's the vibe, it's the me, it's the Vikki for them. Like it's always gonna be that. Like that's why we're 2 years in it, and number 2 still the nigga. Like it never gave that. It's not gonna give that.
So you feel like because you didn't lead with that, it's not.
You get what I'm saying? And to some people, it might seem like that. And to each his own, you feel how you feel, but I don't feel like it's that. So it's not that in my world. In your world, it might be, but your world does not matter in mine. So,
Period. I was gonna ask how old are you?
I'm 24.
24. Okay, so you got time to like adventure and
Yeah.
date and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you think you have an age when you like want to get married, like, or like?
I did. Like when I was younger, I always like thought that like by 25 I would have that like. But 25 is in September for me, so. I mean, if God, I don't know, God, He be doing exceedingly and abundantly above all that we could ever ask for. So I don't know. But right now, it don't look like my husband coming. I honestly am not probably prepared for my husband right now. Neither I got some stuff I need to work on with myself as well. So
shout out to that, because a lot of people be thinking that like, oh, I can get this husband and I need this and that, but they ain't got their shit together. So shout out to that.
I definitely think we just in our own separate worlds. I don't know him yet. He don't know me yet. And we just working on ourselves so that when we meet, we can just fall happily in love and run off into the sunset.
Maybe they'll see this and, you'll find. Maybe they'll see this and she'll find, a person for her. But is there anything else you want to get to people? I
just want to let y'all know to follow me on all platforms. I'm on YouTube at Vikki's Life. That's VIKKI '(S) Life. I'm on YouTube as well. YouTube Music at Vikki M VIKKI M. I'm on Instagram and TikTok at Vikki.M__. I'm everywhere on all streaming platforms at Vikki M. You can find that everywhere. You can find Get Lit, The Introduction, Shit Talk, Can't Fuck With Me. What else I say? Gang Time. Oh my goodness, my baby. And my latest single that I just recently dropped with NFC E Money, and it's called Talk to Me Nasty. That was another song. Hold on, wait, y'all. That was another piece of Get Back. Oh, I'm gonna shut up. Let me just shut up. Okay. Let me just shut up. I can't tell you. I ain't gonna. Well,
how things go.
Oh well, I might as well just tell y'all about that. Well, I just felt like
in
that
30
was like,
seconds or less.
Okay, that was like a little bit of Get Back culture because number 2 pissed me off around like November of last year, and Talk to Me Nasty is featuring his big brother. So,
ooh,
we ain't do nothing though. We just made that song.
Allegedly, we don't know. Might be in the future.
Vikki.
The whole circle.
So it is a number 4.
No, it's not number 4. It's not like that. It's not like that. It is not like that.
I'm DJ Ashmo.
Kimberly Alexander.
This was another episode of All Things Go podcast. Like, follow, subscribe, comment. Vikki M, we thank you for coming.
Thank y'all for having me. See y'all.
South, you be dragging on this beat.